So, different vlog today, and I'm really excited about this one from an editing perspective.
I'm nervous.
It may be super stupid, but it might be super cool too. So, we got Mom right here. That's Mom. And Mom went with her mom and dad up to Yellowstone National Park.
That's right.
If you were here last year, we had some video of the elk at Yellowstone National Park because it is really a fun place to go in the fall. So Mom went with her mom and dad. We weren't able to go. Kids were in school. I was working, and so
nobody would go with me. So I said, "I'm going."
Yep. Mom had to sneak out on her own and fly solo. So you got like 2 nights, 3 days, 2.5 days, give or take. I'm assuming the elk were in the rut.
The elk were in the rut.
And if you don't know what the elk in the rut is, you can either pop back into last year's video, I kind of explain it, but it's basically their mating season. This is the time where the big elk with the antlers chase around the elk without the antlers and say, "I'm the man and I would like you to be the mother of my children." And he says that to lots of women. All the women they can get.
All the women. And he rounds them all up.
And these guys sit there and fight each other for women. It's actually really cool to watch.
It's really cool.
So, Mom's going to walk us through a few clips and explain what's going on. They've named the elk.
Not we. These are the park rangers' names for them.
So the park rangers have named the elk, given them names.
So this is Christmas Tree. And he is named Christmas Tree because last year, during the rut, he was like, they paw at the ground with their horns and tear up all the grass, and he ran through somebody's Christmas lights and ripped them off of their house, and they were hanging all over him.
Really? That's how he got his name?
That's how he got his name.
That's pretty cool. Is this Christmas Tree as well?
No, I think this is Lobster Claw. Which I'm not 100% sure why they call him Lobster Claw. I think maybe one of his horns got bent and it looked like a down lobster claw one year. Oh, there he goes. He heard something. So he is on the move. He's going to go over and smell all these girls.
So this might be Lobster Claw that you're looking at right now.
Yeah, I think this is Lobster Claw.
And this is literally what the elk do in Mammoth,
so he's sniffing them.
Yeah.
And most of the time, the girls just run away from them.
Yeah.
They're like, okay. Lobster Claw had just peed everywhere. Everywhere. Like, they think that's their cologne. Like, you can see pee shooting all. He puts his neck down, and it shoots all over his neck. And then this little baby was walking along, eating grass, and all of a sudden he took a bite where he just bit, and he's like, "Whoa!" And so that's him running off. And he's like, "Oh, that's so gross."
That is so funny.
That is so close to me.
Yeah, you're really close.
Like the camera doesn't show. So these two are spikes, and normally the big bulls kick them out. They don't want them anywhere around, but they kind of let them hang out.
Yeah.
I am literally so close, and the girls don't really do anything. They just wander around. You could probably be close to them and it wouldn't matter.
But still, you're probably like 5 feet from this cow.
Probably.
Yeah, like that.
And I was on one side. I wasn't close to it because we tried to stay away. You know,
sure.
We don't try
yeah,
to.
It's not safe.
They're
they are wild animals. Yeah. This is just a guy chasing tail. Like, it's pretty interesting where there's cars. Look at all the cars and everyone, and they don't. They're oblivious. They're literally
like one time he almost actually got hit up on the back of the hill because cars stopped for them in the town. Yeah. And he was out of the town and there was a car coming and he drops over the hill like this and this car goes and then he goes and hits the stop sign. The elk did.
That is so funny. So funny. It's just fun to watch them in their own natural habitat.
And this one's hurt. He has 2 of them that their back legs are hurt. We don't know how they got hurt. I think this is probably him bugling, isn't it?
That is so cool.
And it depends, because each bugle, depending on what he's trying to do, if he's trying to say, "Ladies, get over here," or if he's trying to say, challenge the other elk, the other boy elk.
You know, for us, it kind of all sounds the same, but for them, it's just it's dialect.
There's some that are different. There's some that like has a
it's just the inflection and
amazing.
Yeah, it's super cool.
So this is the mom elk calling for her baby right there. So pretty much she's yelling at her kids.
Yeah.
Get over here.
A cow call is really unique. So one of them is yelling at your kids, like, get over here. And the other one is a cow call saying, hey, big boy, I'm over here. Look how close you are.
I know. And she just walks right there.
Yeah, so cool.
Look at this tiny baby.
I know, the baby walk.
Look how tiny it is.
What's funny is how they're just walking around in the middle of the road. Does this guy have a name?
I think that's still lobster claw. Most of these are lobster claw.
Most of them
Christmas
are
tree
lobster
didn't
claw.
come down till in the morning. Oh, watch this. So he's gonna pee. He pees all over. See, look at his underneath. He's peeing all over, and then he's just clawing at. Like, look at that. He's ripping the grass up.
Yeah. And this is part of the rut, the mating ritual.
Yeah, they're trying to show how tough they
Yeah.
are.
I mean,
Look, he's scratching his
they
back.
rake their heads around, they claw at the ground, they tear up trees.
Yeah,
they,
watch. He's gonna tear up a sagebrush
know,
here in just a minute. This is where he tears up the sagebrush.
Yeah,
he goes crazy.
Rakes up the sagebrush. I bet that was really fun to watch.
It actually was awesome.
Yeah. So this is kind of cool.
So we got up super early on Monday morning and went and saw the bears. There's a spot where they plant these farmers. The bears kept getting into their stuff, so they planted special stuff that the bear could go dig up in this field. And so we went to watch the bears.
Yeah.
It's kind of a secret
That
spot
is
not very
super
many
cool.
people know about.
Yeah.
And we were up there and there was already, we got up at 5 o'clock in the morning and drove to it. And there was already people up there
Holy
watching.
cow. Already there.
And people had been there the whole day, and then they wake up and go early.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is a mama and her 2 babies.
The 2 babies.
Or 2 cubs. This is actually outside of the park. There's a mama
Yeah.
and 2 babies.
Which that is super cool to be able to see those. So how far away was that, would you say?
A long ways.
Yeah, 'cause
So
that-
my Uncle Jens has a spotting scope. And he put a little adapter on it. That's what the circle is. And then it's supposed to help your...
Super.
Okay, so we're driving through Gardner. And
So this is actually outside
this is out of the park.
Yeah.
And this is in this fence. Like, it's like a dog.
Could you imagine in your backyard, in your fenced-in yard for
Yeah.
that matter, having
And it's
just
just
an
sitting
elk
there.
just pop in
They
and,
just come in,
you know, take a snack off your salad bar?
have a little grass.
Yeah,
I just thought it was hilarious because the fence is right there.
yeah.
Okay, so this is also in, I think the place is called Gardner. And we were just coming down. So this is a big boy, and he's coming down and he's got all of his cows on the library grass in this park.
Is that what this is right here? This is the library?
This is the library park. So this is just a big park. There's people over there on the other side, and they're doing yoga with this big...
So there's people in the park doing yoga while there's all this
these
guy's
elk and this big bull, and he's bugling and going crazy.
in the middle of the rut, and they're just like, downward dog?
They were.
I bet you should have got some
I
B-roll
should have
of
got
the
some
yoga
yoga.
people.
I didn't because I was
That
so
would have been
shocked.
super fun.
There's the yoga
love-
people.
Oh, the guy at the picnic bench?
No, that's a different guy that's
Oh,
recording. Go back.
Hold on.
Right there.
Oh.
That's the yoga people.
I actually think this is a really cool shot.
So I am. This is a park. This is not like a petting zoo, and I am probably a foot away from this elk.
like,
And she's just right there. She's like, okay, that's close enough.
That's
so
close
I just
enough.
stopped. And she's just staring at me. But she's just laying on the
which
grass.
is cool is look how she's just sitting there
She's staring at me.
at
Yeah, she's
you.
looking
and
at
the
me.
the little ones literally
He's just sitting there
staring
chewing his
at
cud.
you. She's not taking her eyes off.
She's
of
not
you.
taking. That's
Yeah.
why I backed up. But
Super
they're just
cool.
laying all over. People doing yoga.
So what's going on here, Mom?
I don't know what's going on.
And
Boom!
Ka-chow.
I don't know if this one's Christmas tree or lobster tail.
Can't tell for sure.
In this one, like he's here, and his cows are across the thing.
Across
so
the
the rangers are like, get out of the way, because he will just come charging.
Oh.
And he's not slow. He is going fast.
So he's left
So-
the herd for just a minute. He's
Well, because he
off
was going
grabbing a
to,
snack
no, he
and-
was going to shoo another one
Oh,
off.
he was trying to recruit another
Yeah.
cat. Oh yeah,
Now
like now they're all kind of all
he's
trotting
rounding
around.
them all up.
The ranger's like, whoa, crazy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you see this white van right here? So the big bull is over here, and he is chasing these cows over to there. Well, I have no idea what this van is looking at because the big bull runs in front of it. Actually, it might come across this way. I can't remember which way he comes across. That van hit him in the butt. And it goes "Arr!" like that. Like you could hear it hit.
No way.
Yeah, and we're all like,
Oh
how could you not be looking at the big boy?
This is just a cool shot. You've got to be really close to that cow.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, it's only eating some, like it won't eat the big leaves. These big leaves on it, but
They're just
look at
eating
its
the
nose.
grass
Yes.
around it.
Okay, so this one, he is peeing. This is the front of Jin's car. He is peeing everywhere. It's getting pee on Jin's car. Pee is squirting everywhere.
Funny. Look how close you are to that big boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that
He's
is
getting
so
himself
cool.
worked up because there's some
Yeah.
other ones. This baby decided to just take a little drink.
Yeah, so.
I'm kind of thirsty, so. This is sneaky. If you look at his rack, how much tinier he is. So he's sneaking in to the thing to try and see if he can round up some cows.
That is so cool.
He's the big boy.
Do you remember the name of this guy?
I want to say it's still lobster
Still
claw.
Lobster Claw. And you no idea how he got the name Lobster Claw?
Yeah, I think it was one of his horns must have got something happened to it.
So all in all, it was a fun trip.
Is that it?
That was super fun. Thanks for taking us on your trip.
It was so fun.
I wish I had been
Now I'm
there.
ready to go back.
Seeing it in real life is actually cooler than seeing it
It's
on
way
video.
cooler.
And to hear him talk, the
Bugle
noises and the
and-
grunts.
And it was fun to listen to that, Mom.
Yeah. Thanks for watching the vlog. And
Go to Mammoth.
Go to Mammoth.
See ya.